On July 23, 2022, the illustrator for the Manhwa adaptation of Solo Leveling, Jung-sun Rak, or known by the handle DUBU, sadly passed away. Without the illustrative skill and talent of DUBU, I can't have seen Solo Leveling reaching the very top of Manhwa fame. The art of the Manhwa adaptation is truly breathtaking, and is one of, if not the main appeal of the series. I highlight the art of Solo Leveling so much because, well, the story is not all that dissimilar to a lot of power fantasy, which is greatly saturated in the current anime and manga market. So why did Solo Leveling become so popular? I mean, before Solo Leveling, I didn't even know what Manhwa was, and I'm sure a lot of you watching this didn't either. And you gotta admit, without the crazy success of Solo Leveling has had, most current great Manhwa series such as Noblesse, Bastard and Tower of God, just to name a few, wouldn't have probably gained as much of a large following as they have. I think to a lot of enjoyers of anime and manga, I think sometimes it's forgotten with all the great Japanese manga series that have been published, that countries like Korea are filled with talented artists and creators of amazing stories. Unfortunately, they just don't give a limelight that manga does. Well, that is until Solo Leveling rose to fame. Like I previously mentioned, the art that DUBU did is a major draw for the series, but also the story. The story is nothing new, and at its core it's a simple power fantasy that we've seen time and time again. However, is that a bad thing? For years now, probably since the massive popularity spike of Sword Art Online received on initial release, people have always been drawn to power fantasy. But why? Well, it's simple really. Everyone loves a relatable underdog character, and no underdog is more relatable than Solo Leveling's Song Jin-woo. Unlike Kirito from Sword Art Online, who was basically always overpowered from the start, Song starts as a nobody. His journey begins as the weakest hunter. He's a nobody, surrounded by talented, higher rank hunters. We follow him on his ups and his downs, his fails and wins. So not only do we relate to his beginnings, but after being on his journey for so long, do we feel attached? Needless to say, Solo Leveling is a highly influential piece of storytelling, and will go down as one of the greats, and a key contributor to the rise in popularity of Manhwa. Without a doubt, I see the industry flourishing due to the popularity of the series, and yet again, I must give thanks and prayers to DUBU, who will be greatly missed.